Hi YouTube, it's Molly, and today I'm here for what is sure to be a incredibly unorganized video where my train of thought will probably not be with it at all. So here's your warning, the rambling starts now. Um, so what I think I want to talk about in this video is how you change as a person after weight loss and how um, that can kind of play some mind games. So a couple of days ago, I saw myself in a reflection of myself in a window and didn't realize it was me until like 15, 20 minutes later. And when I realized that who I saw was me and not somebody else, like I I honestly don't even know what I was feeling, but I started to cry. Like I was sitting in the middle of class. It was a night class, but like I just came to this realization that I didn't know who I was anymore. Um, the fact that I can see myself and not know that that's me is really weird. Um, and I think that's the first time that I was just like, who, what? That's me? Wait, what? Sometimes you look at yourself and you're like, wow, I look really different. This was the first time I just like completely didn't realize that it was me. And then like somehow later had the realization that it was. So that happened, and then I think because of some other events going on in my life this week, I started to think of the I don't know who I am in a greater, broader context of who I truly am as a person. And for those of you who are on my Facebook, you probably know this week I was going through formal recruitment for a new sorority on campus, and I think the combination of seeing my reflection and not knowing it and going through sorority recruitment as a junior really led me to be like, who am I and what am I doing? And how have I changed since weight loss? And am I becoming the person that I want to become? So I've been looking into the sorority for a while. They didn't do recruitment because they're new on campus. They didn't get to do recruitment with the rest of the sororities on campus at the beginning of the year, so they just get to do theirs now alone for their first year. And when I had looked into joining a sorority freshman year, I read their websites, I looked them up, I found no reason why I would want to be in one. I was just like, no, not for me. All right, moving on with my life. Even though it's like being shoved down our throats because I go to a school that's like 70% male, and they're like, you should do this because you'll meet women that won't help or won't happen anyplace else, especially if you're a robotics major. But I didn't find a connection with any of them. I didn't see a reason why I should join one. I was happy with my man friends, and life was good, and so be it. I didn't join a sorority. And then when Chi Omega started recruiting on campus, I was like, fine, I'm going to look at them. Again, it's going to be the same thing where I don't find a connection and I don't see why I should join one. And then I looked up Chi Omega, and all of their principles, they are me. Between their 6 founding principles and their symphony, I was like, this is something I want to be a part of. But part of me looks back at my freshman year self and says, you didn't go through sorority recruitment because you weren't confident enough in yourself and you weren't happy with who you are. You were afraid of being judged. I was 360 pounds my freshman year. Of course I was being judged. I wasn't just afraid of being judged, I was being judged. So I think the combination of like this switch in thinking of maybe this is something I want to do because I found a sorority that I seem to connect with, it's making me look back on myself and wonder if I'm changing who I am and if I'm changing into somebody that I really want to be or not. Because I look back on the past 2 years and I hated sorority girls. I was just like, I don't understand it. There's no point. They're just a bunch of catty little bitches. And now I'm in this place where I'm so incredibly excited, and like, I've gone through all of the process now. I've done my interview. I got invited back for a preference party. I just got back from my preference party, and I've decided to make this video rambling now, right after that. So tomorrow I find out if I get a bid, and now I forgot where I was going with this. Like I said, rambling. I warned you. But, so I'm not officially in it, but as of tomorrow, I find out if I get a bid or not, and, you know, I'm wondering if I'm becoming a person that I used to hate, and if I really want to be the person I'm becoming or not. And, you know, I know that my values haven't changed, and I know that if I had read Chi Omega's founding principles back when I was a freshman, I probably would have connected with them then, and I probably would have gone through recruitment then. But the sororities that were already on campus at the time, I didn't agree with or connect with their principles, so I didn't do it. But part of me wonders, would I have done this when I was larger? Or am I becoming this person that I hated? I hated all of these girls who were going through recruitment, and they were so excited, and all they could talk about was their sorority and blah, 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 blah. And now I'm super excited, and I'm honestly going to be crushed if I don't get in. So yeah, I mean, I know over the years of your life, regardless of weight change, you change as a person. You learn, you grow, your experiences shape and mold who you become. Adding in major weight loss to that normal growing and changing as a person, I think really, it changes your experiences a lot. And that, I mean, I'm already at 7.5 minutes on this, but, you know, losing weight changes your life experiences a lot. And, you know, I was talking to Maddie about this last night, and he said, you know, you discredited yourself from thinking you could get into one when you were larger. And now you're opening yourself up to experiences that you could have had when you were larger. You just chose not to. And that, you know, if losing weight means that you're more confident in yourself and more open to the experiences that you have presented to you, then go ahead and take full advantage of them. And he said, you know, if I had chosen to go back and join one of the sororities that I didn't agree with in the first place, now that I'm smaller, now that's something different. And I do agree with him on that. You know, it's in a weird place where there's a new sorority on campus whose principles I agree with, and now I've lost weight and actually have the confidence to go through with recruitment. It's not like I'm going back to the ones that I didn't agree with in the first place. But at the same time, if I was bigger, do I think I would have gone through with this? Probably not. If I was larger than I am now, I might have started going through recruitment. I probably would have dropped out. On my own behalf, not because I'm saying that they would have cut me by now. I'm just saying on my own insecurities and my own problems, I, as a larger person, probably would have dropped out like I did before. So yeah, I'm rambling and I have no point to this, but I figured I needed to document this. Losing weight definitely changes the experiences that you have in life. People treat you differently, you treat yourself differently. You feel better about yourself in some cases, and in other cases not. And sometimes that's a good thing. You know, I'm excited and I'm happy for these new things in my life. Sometimes it just makes me question if I'm becoming the person that I wanted to become, or if I'm becoming somebody that I always looked at before and didn't like. Um, and that sometimes it's been messing with my mind this week, to be honest. I know that I'm more confident in myself, and I don't think that's a bad thing. And because of that confidence, I'm now opening myself up to experiences that I might not have opened myself up to before. Not a bad thing either. And, I'm not turning around and changing my values and principles, and I think that's what I need to remember. If you're changing who you are fundamentally as a human being, what you believe in, and your values and your principles, I think that's when you need to step back and really evaluate, things. But I know that fundamentally I'm still the same person. I just have more confidence, and I'm opening myself up to new experiences and new things in life that I might not have allowed myself to before. So yeah, it's been an interesting week. Um, and I know when I made those videos with Maddie, we had said that I didn't really think I had gone through many mind games and all of these emotional changes and everything that everybody was talking about, and that he hadn't really experienced any of that. But I think this week we could probably say that changed, because we had some conversations about life and who I am as a person and how I've changed um, since losing weight and all of this, with the sorority and with school and just with all of this. Um, you know, he's definitely. I've definitely felt that, yes, I've finally gone through some kind of, it hasn't been crazy, but I think I've definitely, gone through some mind games now with this, and he has also experienced that now, and actually handled it very well, to be honest. But you know, I'm happy with who I am. I'm glad that I've not changed fundamentally as a person, but that still leaves room for you to question yourself on, if that is the truth. And if you are changing as a person, and if you're changing, are you changing because of the right reasons? Are you changing into the person you want to be? Um, so yeah, that is my rambling video for you. I don't have any advice. This is not helpful to anybody in the least. Um, but there it is for you. So I'm going to go change out of these clothes. I wore heels today. I didn't fall over. My feet didn't kill me. Total non-scale victory, like for non-scale victories. Um, I'm going to go get out of these clothes because Lauren is coming to visit, and that's that's it for today. Thank you for listening to this very rambling message, and I love you all. I will be back for my weekly update on Tuesday. Have a great day, guys.